Indianola Community School District video announcements.
Hi there, people of Indianola. My name is Casey Cholik.
And I'm Clayton Bowers.
And this is your Studio-wide District announcements. Let's get this started with some Emerson news. On April 18th, there's an early out at 11:30. The next day, on the 19th, 5th graders are going to the Historical Society from 8:45 to 2. Now to Cody and Dylan for some district sports.
Hi, I'm Dylan Glorioso.
And I am Cody Smith, and we have a special guest here in the studio today, Kate the Great Bishop. She has a few words to say about Monday the 16th.
Girls track has a meet at Bondurant on Monday.
Okay, also on Monday the 16th, boys soccer, 9th grade, junior varsity, and varsity at 4:45 p.m. at Des Moines East. Boys tennis, JV varsity, will be home at 4:15 against Knoxville. Girls golf varsity at 1 p.m. at West Des Moines Valley at Willow Creek Golf Course. 8th grade girls track home at 4:30. And then on Tuesday the 17th, boys tennis, JV and varsity home at 4:15 against Dowling. 7th grade boys track meet at Newton at 4:30. Varsity boys track at 4:30 at Ankeny. Girls golf, junior varsity and varsity home 3:30 p.m. at Ankeny. Girls soccer, junior varsity and varsity 5:30 at Winterset. Girls tennis, junior varsity and varsity at 4:15 at Dowling. And then middle school girls will be going to Newton and Urbandale on Tuesday the 17th.
And on April 19th, 7th to 8th graders, girls track 4:30 p.m. at home. And girls golf Ankeny at 9 o'clock p.m. JV varsity boys soccer home at versus Ankeny at 6 o'clock p.m. Girls tennis, JV and varsity Waukee 1:30 p.m. at home. Boys tennis, JV and varsity Waukee 4:15 p.m. And on April 20th,
Girls track has another meet at Winterset on that Friday at 4:30.
Well, this has been your sports announcements for districts. I'm Cody Smith.
and I'm Dylan Glorioso.
And this is Kate the Great Bishop, everybody. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I don't want to break anything.
Thanks, guys. Now time for Irving news. On April 16th, registrations are due. On April 18th, there is an 11:30 dismissal. On April 27th, the first graders are going to the Blank Park Zoo. That sounds like a good time. Now to Tyler with entertainment news.
All right, thanks, guys. We have the spring play of Robin Hood from the 26th to the 28th. It starts at 7 p.m. It's $5 for students, $7 for adults, and if you have an activity pass, you get in for free, so there's going to be lots of action, so make sure you come. And then on the 28th and the 29th is going to be the art fair. Back to you guys.
Sounds very entertaining. Now for some wilder news. On April 18th, there's an early out at 11:30. On April 25th, the 5th graders go to the Capitol. On May 1st, there's a 5th grade ensemble concert. And on May 8th, the 4th graders go to Hy-Vee Hall for Character Day.
Now for middle school news. There is an 11:45 dismissal on April 18th. There is a new entrance open. You heard right, the new entrance is open and is now being used. The main office has moved into its new location. All visitors and students arriving after 8:10 need to check in at the main office. And for next year's freshmen and their parents, the IHS Freshman Orientation is on Wednesday, August 15th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Everyone will meet in the high school auditorium at 5:30, and don't be afraid or nervous about high school seniors. They will not throw you in a trash can. It's just a myth.
And now for some senior news. Seniors! The senior lounge is still closing on the 30th, so get your stuff out by the 27th. And remember, we have cars, so go home if you have 8th open. Oh, and senior skip day may sound perfect, but don't do it. We have senior activity day for a reason.
Now for the rest of the high school. All 10th graders, if you don't turn in your job shadow permission slips, you can't do it, and you're stuck at school. On April 17th, it's an advisor day. On the 18th, it's community service day, so early out at 11:35. And remember, prom is on the 21st.
I'm Casey Kacholik.
I'm Clayton Bowers.
And this has been your district announcements.
Stay tuned for Zach Hannon and myself with our Critics Corner.
Hello, welcome to another edition of Critics Corner. I'm Zach Hanna.
And I'm Clayton Bowers.
Last week, I saw The Hunger Games without Clayton, and I felt really bad, so I promised him this week I would take him to see Titanic 3D.
I'm so pumped because when we saw the original Titanic together, I was just blown away. It was just the greatest movie in the world to me.
So the synopsis of the Titanic movie, in case you haven't seen it, is, what's her name? Rose, the rich girl who boards the Titanic, and she's on her way to marry some guy that her parents want her to marry because they're all rich. And she's not too cool with the idea, so she tries to kill herself on the Titanic, but she's saved by Leonardo DiCaprio because he catches her as she jumps off. And then she's grateful, so she takes Leonardo DiCaprio up to dinner with her parents in first class, and he thinks they're all just real snooty, so he takes Rose out for an evening in the third class, and they just kind of dance and party, and they have the time of their lives. They fall madly in love, and then of course the ship hits an iceberg, and everyone's sinking, everyone's dying. It's a great movie.
The reason we love this movie so much is because the plot of the movie is just beyond extraordinary. James Cameron this is his top-notch movie, his best piece of art by far. Leonardo DiCaprio, which is one of the greatest actors in the world, plays his role perfectly. Just his top-notch work there as well. So you got two great people doing two perfect things right there for you. And it was just, we just had the time of our lives watching this movie.
Clayton cried.
Well, I'd like you to find someone who didn't cry, Zach. People who don't cry at that movie don't have a heart.
I didn't cry at that movie.
Well, what does that say about you, Zach?
We'll see if I take you to Titanic 3D.
Anyways, thank you for watching Critics Corner.